Greetings, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. The topic that we're going to deal with is sort of a complaint. It's, I seriously think my wife is taking me for granted. Okay, I'm Paul Friedman, and this particular topic is what I would call an ironic one because I identify in my books and in the Course for Men and pretty much everywhere 3 killers of marriage. Guess which one is number 1? It's over-familiarity, translated into taking each other for granted. Now, the reason I bring this up, by the way, I was a divorce mediator in 2001. I'm not a Western psychologist. Our mission is to save marriages. That's all we work on. I've trained many Western psychologists and they shift over to how we do it because it works. So I'm going to help you with this, okay? Now, I've told you that overfamiliarity is the number 1 killer for marriages. I discovered that actually when I was a divorce mediator, and it's good to know so we could watch ourselves. Now, look, I'm not telling you that it's your fault, okay? But I am telling you that you can improve your situation, but I am also going to tell you you can't change your wife. You can only change yourself. This is like a law, a cosmic law. We have no power to change another. We have hardly any power to change ourselves until we learn how. But there are many things that you can do so that the impact is deflected, so you're not going to feel the effect of her taking you for granted. I'm not denying she does that. She does. And you take her for granted too. It's human nature. You know, innate in our bodies is this self-preservation. I call it the drive to survive. And I talk about it because it's important for you to know. It's important for everyone to know that we are, you might say, dual human beings. We are essentially a soul. This is not a religious discussion, but you're essentially a soul. And you have a body. Your body is a possession. You also have a mind. The mind, think of it as a computer and a way of filtering information. And what happens is when someone appears to be taking you for granted, your walls go up and you respond in kind. And you get into what's called a negative cycle. In fact, my second book is called Breaking the Cycle, which is what I used way back when I first started training Western psychologists, because that was all I had. Now we have the online courses for men, but you don't need that. Now, I'm going to tell you ways to overcome this problem. But I'm also going to tell you, do not talk to her about it. Do not confront her because of this drive to survive, because of self-preservation. You're just going to create more drama. It's inevitable. It's fight or fly. And so you don't want to trigger that. You want to accept her, even though she may not be treating you in your mind's eye as you feel, as your mind feels she should. And the way you get beyond this is you uplift yourself back to the vows that you made when you got married. I promise to love you with all my heart, mind, and soul. And there was no reciprocation. And there was no expectation. You realized she's not perfect. You realize or hope that she realizes you're not perfect, but you choose to love anyway. This defines your marriage as a very spiritual, very holy space. In fact, I call marriage the sacred space of marriage. And you want to only infuse in your marriage love, kindness, and the perfection of love. This is what you want to do. Now, is it going to change her? No. No chance. Will it change you? Big time. You see, love is a very interesting thing. We think, oh, I want her to love me with all of her heart, mind, and soul. We think, but that's not how love works. We can't manufacture love. Now, we can cultivate love, and that's what you should be doing. You should be cultivating your love and devotion towards her, reminding yourself of her positive traits, reminding yourself of that feeling that you have when the two of you are connecting, because that's where it's at. And so when you're feeling this sense of her taking you for granted, shift your mind over to that. Look at her, appreciate her, smile at her, talk to her about how beautiful she is, how much you love her, how much you care for her, and let go of your mind's nonsense and get into your heart's love. And that's really the best that you can do. By doing it this way, instead of by trying to solve problems, you will experience the joy of marriage. You see, as a divorce mediator, sometimes I would have a couple and I'd go, why are they getting a divorce? It's because they already went, I got all my clients virtually from marriage counselors who gave up. And I realized afterwards it was because they really didn't understand marriage at all. They thought marriage was a transactional entity where you work through things, you talk about things, you express your feelings that you should be doing better, I could do better, your confessions and all that nonsense. None of it works. Makes things worse, creates more and more drama. But if you, as an individual, strive to love your wife with all of your heart, mind, and soul, and you don't get caught up in the flaws and the expression of the flaws that your wife has, you will experience marriage as it's meant to be experienced. Now, if you got a benefit from this, by the way, definitely take the free 10-day course. It's so worth it because it's free, but it's worth millions, and you'll see. And if you wish to get one of my books, go to our website. You'll see all the information. Everything is there. And we're here only to help you. We even have a service where you could write into one of our marriage counselors and get free suggestions. No cost. No cost. I'm Paul Friedman. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. I'm so glad that you stopped by. God bless you. Leave a comment if you wish, and take care. Thank you.